Good evening, Emily. Sorry for this late video, but I do have a really long list of stuff to talk about with you. This is just me taking notes on your video. But yeah, it's been a pretty exciting weekend here so far at my Rachel Dowley household. Really nice job with Spanish. I hope that it went well, and I hope your grade is awesome and everything. When do you get that back? I really hope that goes well. I can definitely understand the feeling of taking a really hard class, because, you know, I'm kind of going through the same thing right now with AP World History. Oh my gosh, I don't know how, but I have like a B in that class right now, and my average is about like a B or B+, and it's honestly a work of God, and it's a miracle because it's just been so crazy and so chaotic, and there's so many facts that they insist on having us memorize, and half the time I just kind of feel like I'm cramming in my head for that moment, and I kind of hate that feeling because I really want to be able to understand it and remember it so I can have amazing conversations with people. So that's only been the kind of like disappointing part of that class right now, but you know, hopefully it'll get a little better. We are going to California. We are actually leaving this Wednesday, so we'll see about doing my video blog on Thursday because we're leaving Wednesday night around 8 p.m. and we are flying actually to a place that is about 2 hours away from San Francisco. It's a place called Grass Valley, and so we're going to check that place out and see how it is there and everything. You know, everyone assumes that California is so hot and warm right now, but it's actually about the same temperature there that it is here, which is about 40 degrees, so it's pretty epic. But I'm excited to fly. It's been a while since I've done that, so it'll be pretty fun. Alright, next thing on the list. I understand that John Williams is a man. He has a lot more catchy songs, and that is quite important. But I really like how Tom Newman really has beautiful lyrical pieces. I'm a huge fan of Finding Nemo, always will be. I think I'm going to like make my kids watch all the Pixar movies, but especially Finding Nemo. They're going to commit every line from Finding Nemo to memory, for sure. I just love how he'll put a theme of a melody, listen for it, in Finding Nemo. At the very beginning, he puts that melody in there, but there's a lot of suspension and everything where there's a build-up of suspense, and that final like resolution comes at the very end when you hear that satisfying chord when Mr. Ray is flying off with Nemo into the distance, into the ocean. Listen for it in the movie because it's really cool. Alright, next thing. Good luck with the science project. I really hope that goes well. I hope that, you know, it can just go well. That's really interesting. You know, we're learning about evolution and stuff still and everything, so we're doing a whole bunch of labs with it. It's still pretty fun and everything like that. We're doing one right now talking about hemoglobin and how there's like alterations and everything with different types of, you know, with different specimens, and learning how to be able to test someone for, you know, if they have sickle cell anemia or not. So it's kind of interesting. Alright, and talking about Lady Gaga on your Spanish final, my Mr. Pope hates Lady Gaga. We were forced to play Lady Gaga in one of our pet band music, so I actually have it with me over there, and we just, but, you know, I talked to one of the other band directors, and I was like, oh, well, so, alright, why are we playing Lady Gaga for our pet band for the basketball game? Like, okay, whose decision was that? And he said, we all like Lady Gaga. And I'm like, okay. And then we're practicing the night of that basketball game. What happened was Mr. Poet says, you guys, you really have to make sure you pay attention to how the music is written. If you've ever listened to Lady Gaga, first off, go get some counseling because she's awful. But then second off, make sure that you read the music instead of play what you hear. So it's really funny. He cracked jokes the entire night saying, if you've ever listened to Lady Gaga, shame on you because you clearly have no taste in music. So it's kind of funny. And speaking of no taste in music, have you ever heard of Rebecca Black? I'm going to put the link in the doobly-hoo, but it's pretty insane. She has a song, I mean, you know, I think that she probably does have a lot of talent, but she needs to fire her vocal coach because right now it's not doing her any justice. It's a really fun song to make fun of. The link that I saw, the bottom had a link saying, as seen on ComedyCentral.com. So you know there's something wrong with that. Okay, by the way, your friend Kayla, tell her I say hi. Also, if she isn't black, what is she exactly? Because I don't really know. I mean, I don't want to be insulting, but maybe is she like Jamaican or something, because, you know, I just kind of want to know, I know what she isn't, but what is she? Just curious. And also with your friend Leo, I'm not really sure what he meant by this is what's going to happen in some future time, but this is what's going to happen. I'm not sure if he threatened to kidnap me or not. So, watch your back in that class, and also tell Leo, hi. And I'm a little scared right now. And, what's the deal with Portugal? You told me, about that their government collapsed. I mean, I've heard about all the insane stuff in Libya and everything, but I didn't know anything about Portugal, so tell me the details about that, because I think it's kind of important to keep up on stuff like that. And we've been panicking because of our competition that is coming up in a couple weeks, which is really, really nerve-wracking and really scary, because my part is so hard, so yeah, let's Also, I've been playing bass guitar, which has been really exciting. So I've been kind of fooling around on that. Yep. Youth leader at church taught me that, which is good, so thank you very much, Hank. I have really enjoyed playing this, but it's just been kind of interesting learning how to play. It's really not that impressive. It's really a lot like guitar and everything, obviously because it's bass guitar. But yeah, so it's pretty easy to do. We play a lot of really easy songs that have the same chords. They have E, and then you have G, then you have a lot of A, got a lot of C, and then D. But my youth leader loves it because he just loves having me play fun stuff and everything. Like one time I had to go like the last final thing that happened in my day was we went to the Rube Goldberg competition. You remember it from last year. We did a whole, we did a whole unit on Rube Goldberg where we talked about, all the different steps to everything. That was pretty amazing, right? So it was really awesome to go see it. With Purdue University that was hosting it, they were also one of the finalists because this was the national finals. So there was California there, Virginia Tech, and there was a lot of big schools there. And so with Purdue, they were trying to set the record for 200 steps to be in their machine to water a plant. So it was really exciting to see, and it was just awesome for just the details, like for that and everything. Unfortunately, we had to leave early because my dad actually had an Eagle Corps of Honor to go to, and it was really neat to be able to support a family friend of ours. But so we didn't really get to see a whole bunch. So sorry, but this isn't going to be the best run of all of them. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. Well, I'm going to sign off now. DFTBA. And I will see you in 76 days on top of Monday. By the way, if you want to punish me, yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Hi Emily, as punishment for being late on my video, I think I'm going to show you the Rube Goldberg competition downtown or down at Purdue. Oh my God. So basically, here's some of the cool stuff we're looking at.
And zap goes the Tesla coil, turning the airplane, going through the frisbee wheel. We have a ball dropping out pretty soon here. Up in the top left corner of the machine, there it goes. Ready to go into the aquarium in the middle of the machine. Down it goes, up comes the bob. It's going to knock into the card there, releasing the bouncy ball, and the Mentos goes and explodes in the bottom right. The ball goes across the machine, cutting the scissors, releasing the gyroscope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs fall down, releasing balls. On the left side of the machine, there goes the Jacob's ladder, cutting the string. There go the barrels uphill. Ball rolls downhill into the hammers on the right side, releasing the double pendulum. Slinky falls down the stairs. There goes monkeys.
Oh, recent.
Touch. And we release the vinegar and baking soda, knocking the golf ball down the card track into the pendulum, or into the pencil there. Into the wheel. We're going to avoid this.
Oh. Up into the thing.
As he said, St. Olaf has decided to avoid.
Just tell me what you exactly told me.
The minimum requirement to complete a task is 20 steps. Purdue is going for the world record with over 200 steps. And most of the other teams are trying for at least 100 or more. So it's very complex. And the task this year is to water a plant.
Ta-da! Thank you, Mother!
Whenever you're ready.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I thought it was good.
I wish the crane would move. You know, whatever.
Purdue University, you may begin your run whenever you're ready.
Ready, guys? Right. In 3, 2, 1. And into the Big Bang we go. Fires out to the bang gun, which fires the switch forward. Into the time stream, into evolution. Fires a frog, which then evolves into the salamander climbing, releasing the pterodactyl. Meteor drops, killing the dinosaurs and sending us back into the time stream, back into Ice Age, where something doesn't happen. Oh, so touch. Releasing the squirrel, sending the caveman into the Stone Age, releasing Stonehenge and into the biblical flood. Ancient Egypt as the pyramid rises, into the Roman aqueducts where the water flows. Takes a little time. Into the medieval era, so there Columbus goes, falls off the edge of the earth, jousting into World War II. Tank assembly, so non-assembled tank into tank assembled. Plane flies across, bombs the machine. World War II, so now we take a record, flip the record. Right into the CO2 tank, a CO2 rocket for the moon. And boom. Right into the Cold War steps, so knock down the Berlin Wall. So Darth Vader, Bob Barker, Toy Story, and the Three Horsemen. So into the server, puts me to death. Goes into the final apocalypse, and we're gonna avoid this run. Oh, come on, you want to see this.